Katrina didn't just flood a city. She tried to wash away centuries of culture. But New Orleans? Baby, that city got roots deeper than the levees. From African burial rituals to Creole gumbo pots, from brass bands in the streets to the fleur-de-lis on flags, this is the story of what the storm hit, but couldn't kill. That little 3-petal fleur-de-lis you see on Saints jerseys, it didn't start as football merch. That's old French monarchy. Back in the 17th and 18th centuries, France slapped it on coats of arms, flags, and yes, even branding irons used on enslaved Africans in Louisiana. Yeah, branding irons. For Catholic settlers, it symbolized the Holy Trinity. For the French crown, it was a mark of ownership. For Black New Orleanians, it's complicated. It's part of Creole heritage, but also part of colonial trauma. After Katrina, some folks reclaimed it as a badge of survival. We're still here. Others reject it because of what it stood for. Culture ain't never just one thing. When you talk Black New Orleans food, you're talking African, French, Spanish, and native hands all in the same gumbo pot. Gumbo? Straight out of West African okra stews, Choctaw Philly powder, and French roux. Jambalaya? Spanish paella mixed with African seasoning. Red beans and rice. Monday wash day food. Slow cooking on the stove while folks did laundry. Flavored with leftover smoked meat. Beignets? French pastry, but in black cafes. And po' boys? Born in the streetcar strike in the 1920s. Survival wrapped in bread. Katrina wrecked homes, but she didn't take the recipes. FEMA can't confiscate your gumbo. In Black New Orleans, a funeral ain't just mourning. It's a send-off. That comes from West African belief that death is a transition, not an ending. Enslaved Africans blended that with Catholic rites, and out of it came the jazz funeral. The first line? Family and close friends, moving slow sad. Music in a minor key. But then comes the turn. The band flips the beat, horns shout joy. The second line, the community, pours in. Umbrellas open, handkerchiefs wave, dancers high-stepping. Even after Katrina, with bodies lost in the flood, folks still found ways to second line. It was defiance. It was therapy in the street. Katrina wasn't just wind and water. It was policy, poverty, and politics. Black neighborhoods took the hardest hit, and some ain't been rebuilt to this day. But the culture didn't drown. Mardi Gras Indians still stitched feathers. Brass bands kept blowing. Gumbo still simmered on gas burners even when the lights were out. Folks took the pain and flipped it into second lines, into murals, into survival. In New Orleans, survival itself is an art form. Katrina changed the city forever. But it didn't kill the soul. As long as somebody's out there with a horn, a pot, and a reason to dance, New Orleans will always be here. The water couldn't wash us away.